Denise Raleigh here from the library, and we are so looking forward to the spring weather as it comes in. And we got springtime, we got elections, we got tons of wonderful programs and events here at the library. Of course, our biggest event that we're going to have, because it's a game changer for this community, is we're going to be talking about the Bookmobile on April 10th on National Bookmobile Day. We are going to introduce this community to our new Bookmobile. So I'm going to be talking to our new Bookmobile manager, Danny Rice, and excited to introduce him to you.
So another thing going on during National Library Week, we will be having Food for Fines here at the library, which is a popular event within the community. And later on in April, you guys can look forward to the Authors Fair. We've got a bunch of local authors participating in that, so we're pretty excited.
And the other thing, which is kind of well-timed, of course, for April, is your teen looking for a job? We're going to have a teen job fair. So come on out, watch this episode first, and then come to the library and find out what jobs are available in this community for your teen. And here we go. Let's see what's coming up at the library.
Let's take a look.
You're watching GBTV.
Hi everybody. Today I'm here with Tracy from Customer Relations, and I wanted to ask her a few questions about our Food for Fines program. Tracy, can you tell me a little bit about this? Because I'm not sure I understand it all.
Yes, Food for Fines is an annual program at Gail Borden Public Library where we accept 1 can of food for $1 in overdue fines.
Wow, so I can bring in canned goods and knock off all those fines that my family has racked up over the past couple of weeks, months, and then we can start fresh?
Absolutely, just like spring, starting with a clean slate. So this program applies to overdue fines. If you have replacement costs or billed items on your card, those are not eligible for the program, but any amount of overdue fines are eligible. So in a way, it is limitless.
Wow, that's great. So this goes on April 6th through April 13th.
That's right. So it's going to be Saturday to Saturday, the 6th through the 13th.
I have a question. Where do these canned foods go?
They go to area food pantries in Elgin.
Wow, that's excellent. Really excited about this. Hopefully everybody will take advantage of this. Anything else?
Yeah, I just want to throw in there that you can visit any of the 3 locations. We are all accepting Food for Fines. So that's here at the main library in downtown Elgin, the South Elgin branch in South Elgin, and the Rayco branch on the far west side.
Well, thank you, Tracy, for the information today. I did, however, want to ask you, is there any Food for Fines that I can't bring in food-wise?
Excellent question. The answer is yes. So, unfortunately, we cannot accept candy, bottled water, items in glass jars, or opened or outdated and dented cans and things of that nature.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you again for your information. I really hope that we all can try to take advantage of this, because what a great opportunity to not only give back to our community, but knock off some of those fines and start out fresh for the spring.
Exactly. Visit the website for more information. It's www.gailborden.info.
See you soon. Have a good day.
You are watching GBTV.
For 3 days back in March, a special book sale popped up at the Gail Borden Main Library. It was the result of a great collaboration between Gail's sales volunteers and library staff. The pop-up book sale was an impressive success, bringing in the same amount of money in just 3 days that Gail's sales on average brings in over the course of a month. The event also increased interest in Gail's sales. People who came to the library to vote early or for other activities were excited to learn about the ongoing Gail's sales during the rest of the year, when they might not have been aware of it before the sale popped up. So, special thanks to everybody who helped make this a success. And while this might have been the first pop-up book sale at Gale Borden, don't expect it to be the last.
Hey, you're watching GBTV.
You might be wondering where we are.
We are on the new Gale Borden Public Library District Bookmobile. So this is literally a school bus that's been retrofitted to have a small library on it. So it's going to be able to hold about 2,700 items, and we're going to be bringing the library to you very soon.
All right, we are so excited. We're bringing you a behind-the-scenes look at the Bookmobile. Way more exciting, we're here with our new manager of Bookmobile Services, Danny Rice. But we are coming to you from Cards Inc. in Elgin, where we are getting our Bookmobile gussied up and getting ready to bring this new service to Elgin and the surrounding areas, everybody in the library district. So, Danny Rice.
Hello.
What's it feel like to start a new service in this area?
It's been a very fun experience so far, really kind of building something from the ground up. The library that I'm coming from that had a bookmobile service has had one for about, I think 75 years or so. So there's pros and cons to having it kind of grandfathered in, but I'm really excited because we're going to be able to really kind of tailor the service to what our community needs.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
And again, through our research, we have found out that we did have a bookmobile in 2 years, from 1960 to 1962. But what we found also in research through the years, that people have a hard time getting to the library sometimes. We want to think everybody can make it in, but they can't. So what's the bookmobile going to do for our community?
The bookmobile is really going to be able to be essentially a mobile branch. And we'll be able to visit, right now I think we have 27 stops scheduled all throughout the community. South Elgin, Bartlett, of course a lot of them are in Elgin. So we're going to we've got north, east, southwest. We're really just trying to kind of find all those pockets where we have, a lot of library card users who might find it difficult to get to the library.
When you talk about library card users, I think I heard, and please correct me if I'm incorrect, are you going to be able to issue library cards from this bookmobile?
Absolutely, yeah. So in addition to checking out books and DVDs, we're also going to be able to register new cards.
And when you're driving around, you're going to have this, about 2,700 items on here for checkout.
Yep.
But are you just going to be like a branch service? I mean, so when your day, if you could, what's a day on a bookmobile seem like to you?
Sure, yeah. So all of our stops right now are either in the afternoon or the early evening. So a typical day, if you're going to be going out on the bus, would probably be getting in around noon, doing a few hours of prep work, making sure all the items have been restocked, that there aren't any gaps anywhere. You can really tailor the collection to the needs of that specific stop clientele as well. So if you know that you're going out to a senior center, you can have a lot of, audiobooks in large type, or you can have a lot of family materials if you know that you're going to be going to one of our park stops. So that would be part of it. Then getting on the vehicle and actually getting staff together. All of the stops that we're going to have 2 people out on them at least, because we do have some volunteers who want to come out to stops with us as well, which is fun. So then driving out, firing up the bus and driving out to a stop, turning on the computers and getting connected to our Wi-Fi network, and then getting up and ready to go.
So essentially, pretty much, someone's coming onto this bookmobile and they're going to get full library services here.
Pretty much, yeah. There might be, 1 or 2 things. We're not going to be doing passports out here or anything like that.
But you can come to the main library for
that's
that.
That's right, yes. 270 North Road. So not 100% of the services, but I would say probably 90-95% we're hoping for.
So this is going to be truly very exciting. Again, you come to us with really a lot of experience. Can you just go over a little bit so that people out there will know what kind of a jewel we have in this program?
So I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois, and then I moved down to the Bloomington Normal area for undergrad. My last semester in undergrad, I started working a part-time job at the Bloomington Public Library down there, not really thinking that I was going to be pursuing it as a career, and then the more I got involved in the work, the more I really loved it. And I was fortunate enough at that time to be able to, there was a full-time supervisor position that opened up, and that was being the supervisor of the Circulation and Outreach Department, which is also the bookmobile. So as soon as I found out that I could learn to drive the bookmobile, I wanted to. So I was able to get my CDL, and then for about 5 years I worked in that, training new drivers and picking out stops and maintaining the collection and just really kind of being able to dive into it. Then after that, I actually, once I was also going to grad school full-time to get my library degree. And once I graduated from graduate school, I was then able to get a job as a children's librarian at the Bloomington Library, and then later at the Normal Public Library, which is just across town there. So I've got about 2.5 years of experience doing story times and STEAM programs and things like that, but then with the kind of underlying bookmobile experience as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know this particular segment will be playing throughout the month of April, but on April 10th, we have something special planned for this.
So April 10th at the main branch from 4:30 to 6:30, we are going to have our launch party, where we are going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony where the vehicle is going to drive through a ribbon. We're going to have refreshments, and word on the street is a still walker / juggler is going to be performing. We're going to have some really fun like crafts for the kids to do, and little like kind of banker's box bookmobiles that the kids can drive around in, which is going to be a lot of fun. Community leaders are going to be giving short speeches about how, the service is really going to help their demographic clientele, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So 4:30 to 6:30.
Treats.
And
there will be food.
Refreshments.
Yeah. So, all right, we're so excited to get this started in the community. Aren't you, Danny?
I am. I'm excited to get rolling.
Hey everyone, I'm Natalie and I'm here with Andy. We are going to be telling you about the Authors Fair that's coming up in April. Andy, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Andy Houston. I'm Reader's Advisory for the Adult Department here at Gail Borden Library. Oh boy. And I'd like to tell you about the 4th annual Authors Fair that we're having on April 28th. It's from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. It's here downstairs in the Meadows Room. And we're really looking forward to the 44 authors who have agreed to come and join us and share their new books.
That's amazing, 44 authors, and most of them are local, or all of them?
Yes, so they're Elgin authors, St. Charles, Geneva, and then Chicago area. But they all belong to writers groups and have published either a YA or an adult novel.
So do you want to tell me a little bit about your role here at the library and the planning for this upcoming Authors Fair?
Oh, so I've been gathering a list of authors from last year, and then it was very easy to get new authors by word of mouth. And so that's how the list grew. And then we're putting together a brochure so that the public can take home the names with photos and bios of everyone who participated.
Well, that's perfect. It'll give them a chance to kind of see who's there that day
And follow them and come back for more.
That's amazing. I mean, this is such a great opportunity for local authors to get to, come and tell the public about their works. And I think they're going to be signing some of the books too.
Oh, yes. Everybody will bring books that they're going to sell and sign. It's every genre you can think of, from sci-fi to yoga to memoirs, plays, romance, suspense, a great mix, so you'll never be going home without something new
That
you've
sounds great.
discovered.
Something for everyone then,
Yes.
it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I know that we've had a lot of interest from tons of people who are, really interested in this authors fair for participating. It's an event that the community looks forward to, every year. This is the 4th year we've had it.
And each year it grows, and the community participating is great, and the people coming in is wonderful.
That's great. Well, anything else you'd want to let people know about the Authors Fair?
Yeah, please come. Don't forget, it's Sunday, April 28th.
Okay.
And meet and greet great new authors, and you'll be happy you came.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you there April 28th.
All right. Thank you.
You're watching GBTV.
Hi, I'm Laura Espinoza, and I'm here with Billy. Billy, what's your job here at the library?
I'm the director of Studio 270, our high school teen center and digital media lab.
What is the Teen Job Fair, and who is it for?
Our Teen Job Fair is a place for and time for teens to meet with interviewers, talk about jobs, fill out applications, and more. And it's for teens ages 16 to 19.
Perfect. Who is going to be there?
Of course, the Gale Borden Library will be there interviewing, as well as Santa's Village and McAllister's Deli, and there will be a bunch more.
What kind of positions do you expect to see there?
Well, a lot of positions for teens. Part-time and seasonal work, think about Santa's Village and your summer job. There will also be year-round jobs for teens.
What additional resources will be available?
Well, we'll have a bunch going on. The Elgin Police Department will be there doing mock interviews, so make sure you take advantage of that to get your interview skills down. We'll also have somebody there teaching you how to answer all of your your application questions and who your references should be. And the Kane County's Teachers Credit Union will be there teaching you how to understand your very first paycheck.
Awesome. Do teens need to have a resume with them?
Oh no, not for a teen job. Just make sure you have all of your information written down before you come, so when you have to fill out an application, you don't have to remember who your references are, where you live, and what your phone number is.
And your social security number, right?
Well, not for an application. That's what you need when you start a job.
That's good to know. What are the dates?
Well, this will be April 3rd here at the library from 6 to 8 p.m.
All right, we'll see you there.
You're watching GBTV.
Obviously, we have a lot of really amazing things going on in April. Teen Job Fair starting it off right at the beginning of the month, and then we've got the Authors Fair. I know we talked about the Bookmobile and National Library Week with Food for Fines, so it's going to be really exciting. What other things are you looking forward to?
we have another huge community event which lets us showcase the wonderful architecture that we have here in Elgin. And it's on April 27th, and it's called Open Elgin. And this is not the first year, however, it probably will be the best year because it just grows every year that we've had it. And what it's an opportunity for people who visit is for them to visit these architectural gems that are normally closed to the public. So we are opening numerous buildings, and this will be Old Gail Borden Library,
nice. Right
which near and dear to our hearts. On Spring Street will be open. The Elgin Observatory, which is, how many communities have an observatory, but started in the Watch Factory days. That will be open. The Fire Barn. This year, the Tower Building lobby, after it's been reconstituted. It's remarkable what they've been able to do with an iconic building that used to be full of offices. Now a number of residents are enjoying the spectacular views from that renovated building. And also the Nancy Kimball Cobblestone Building will be open, of course. And I'm mentioning a lot of buildings that had a lot of traffic last year, and I'm sure we'll have even more as so many visitors from across Chicagoland, and we've had people from out of state that come to see the gems in Elgin. And again, the feedback has been fantastic because of the unique architecture that we have here.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, and what else? What else will be happening in April in the community?
Well, I do know that April is Earth Day and Earth Day month, and that's a big thing here in Elgin. So I know all month long we're going to be celebrating Earth Day with a variety of events for people of all ages. There's events for children with a lot of crafts, and there's the Earth Day celebration is actually also on April 27th, and that's going to be at the Hawthorne Hill Nature Center. But if you were interested in learning more about Earth Day celebrations and what we've got going on in April, you could check out the library's website, or you could check out the Elgin Earth Day Facebook page. They've got a bunch of events listed there, and it'll be fun all month long.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for watching, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody at the library in April, or the bookmobile.
Bye.
Bye.